Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the AEW Unrivaled 8 Kris Statlander figure from Jazwares. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks fantastic. In fact, I think this is pretty much top tier of what Jazwares has done with AEW, and yeah, they've got a lot of the details right here. I mean, just first off, the kind of formula they worked. The buck they have here for Kris is like spot on, I think. Like, this looks like her physique. Again, she's a power lifter. They gave her proportionately large arms. Just everything looks as it should, and that's impressive. Usually there's some concessions made, but here I think they actually like nailed her look. Not only that, but I think the face sculpt is spot on. I mean, you know, Jazwares hasn't been the best, especially with the female figures when it comes to likeness, but I think they really nailed it here. And I don't think the face paint is really hiding anything. I think it's highlighting how good that sculpt is. And that's pretty awesome. Not only that, I really like the details here with the color in her hair. So really well done there. The hair itself does fall a little bit flat. I mean, obviously there's no wash or anything. It's just kind of there, but it totally works. The colors are nice and bright. You know, you get that crazy neon green with the pink and the blue. The silver is nice and bright and consistent across the rest of the ring gear, which is always awesome to see. The one thing, I guess, going to the paint is just here with the leg straps. The paint is definitely a bit sloppy in the way it's applied. You can see it just kind of looks like globbed, but everything else looks great. They got the tampos for the tattoos everywhere. I didn't realize she had this New York tattoo on her left arm. So that's, again, kind of the cool thing about action figures of wrestlers and kind of seeing, like, you know, again, what their tattoos are. They nailed her kind of right bicep / delt piece. The whole like galaxy look, really nice. That matte black really kind of captures the look of it. You can see details, the silver with the stars and the planets. Then we come down to the boots, and really nice details here with the kind of, you know, silver snakeskin. Just really nice details. They look very clean. And finally, we get her leg brace, and they did a great job of this. It's a rubber overlay, but it works with the figure. It looks exactly as it should, as it does in real life. So yeah, really fantastic aesthetics here. Articulation, balance here are awesome. Freestanding kicks, absolutely no issues. This took no time to get into, so very happy about that. It's really well balanced. Then we get into the finer points, and the head is on a ball joint, as it is for most Jazwares figures, or actually all of them, I should say. But unfortunately, because that hair sculpt, especially because there's so much in the back, we're not getting any up. We're getting some down, but not a lot. Again, we're gonna get resistance from the front. No tilt whatsoever. And then we do get rotation, and the hair does move out of the way for that, because it is pliable. It's just not for the force you need from the two opposite directions. So there's that. We get hinge and swivel at the shoulders. We're coming just past our T. We do get bicep swivel, double jointed elbows coming to there. We get hinge and swivel at the wrists. We get a ball joint here at the diaphragm, and that brings us to about there. There's our neutral. So we just get a little kick forward, a little bit better arch back, get some nice side to side, and some rotation. We're also getting a swivel at the waist. Then we come to the hips, and not full splits, but definitely very, very close, which is awesome. Our front kick is perfect, pretty much full on 90. We do get thigh swivel, pardon me. We get double jointed knees, and this leg brace doesn't get in the way at all, so we don't get full bend. I mean, we're getting some resistance, but we're definitely past 90 even with that in the way. We get boot swivel. We get absolutely inhuman point. We get a little bit of forward, and then some really nice rocker. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here she is with some other AEW figures, with some other wrestling lines, with some domestics, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with our articulated icons Oni and yours truly in human form as a Valorous Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the AEW Unrivaled 8 Kris Statlander figure from Jazwares is that this figure rules. This is definitely one of the best, certainly likeness-wise, AEW figures we've gotten so far. And really the only thing that holds this back is that there's absolutely no accessories, like nothing, not even a spare set of hands, not the, what I usually say are requisite C-grips. That's weird. That I don't even know really what to say about that. I mean, obviously I didn't do an accessories section for this video because there was nothing to talk about. But yeah, that is very strange. However, everything else here is so good. You know, again, a spot-on likeness, great colors, the articulation balance are on point, so fully recommend it. Certainly if you're a fan of Kris Statlander, or you're just collecting the AEW figures, absolutely pick this up. This wave came out last year. I'm way behind on this one, but it is still available on Ringside from what I understand. That's where I got mine, and it was on like crazy sale. So do not pass this up, especially if you see it for a crazy good price. Just really great figure of a great wrestler. So it's awesome to see that. So that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. And if you did, I hope to see you back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's talk about some really nice plastic and just escape the world for a while. But really, at the end of the day, I just hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.